What is up, punters and dribblers? Welcome back to another episode of About Even. The full crew back together. Brought to you by our good friends at Ned's. Shout out to our good friends at Ned's. How are we, fellas? I feel like I'm about to sneeze and I'm just trying to hand off.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Are you good?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, are you good? How you going all right, mate?
I'm all right.
You feeling pretty confident
I'm good.
about
How are you?
things are going?
Me personally?
Yeah, where things are at, the way you've
Listen.
been performing this season and the effort areas you've put in. Is it the 1%ers that have let you down or?
Listen, Bali certainly came at a bad time for me.
Is it the 1%ers or? Well, like, what are you doing wrong?
Well, I'm not good with percentages generally and maths generally. So listen, am I going bad or am I just getting closer to a good week? Who knows? I actually am pretty confident this week.
Were you scared of the real man or?
Clearly, I'm not scared of the real man. I'm still tripling, right? Arms up. Now, obviously, I'm running out of money quickly, but that is what it is. Maybe we get into some accountability if you just want to jump straight on my fucking face. But I've got plans in place. Just
Okay. And there's also just like we're going to have a high level discussion at the end of accountability. I just want to run something through everyone.
Yeah.
Some minds.
Good.
Some what?
Run it through your mind.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yep.
A moot.
Yeah.
Yes. Roosters 12 defeated the Panthers 6. A lot of red on the screen, gentlemen, is all I'll say. I was a Billy Smith short, under 42.5. I thought about going hard at that, unders. I didn't. It doesn't mean anything because it didn't happen. Right? That's all. It doesn't matter. I'm just letting you know that I had a thought about it.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. Lippy, Panthers, To'o and Jenkins, 3+ Benny, 580. That was tripled. Tobler was Lippy last week. Gets off to a flyer. Well done.
I thought that was a good bet from you when I saw it on the Instagram page, Ed.
It was a good bet, wasn't it? It's
I
a
didn't
ripper.
know that Tobler was
550 for that too. Fucking good odds.
Yeah.
Didn't happen though, so whatever. Dolphins 22 defeated the Seagulls 0. Yuck. Guru. Sebo's Ham Herb Cobb 3+ Binny into Dolphins doesn't get up. That's his thing. The Herb Ham Cobb. Doesn't happen. On this occasion, though, I've seen it come off before. Guru Finns 13+ 240. That's just a good bet.
You guys suck beyond belief at this point.
Yeah, we do.
It's
No. Hand in the air.
Absolute train wreck.
Still mathematically
Yeah,
possible.
we're also
for us to make the eight.
heavily injury affected, right?
Did you
Like
know
we
that?
can acknowledge that.
As
know
it
we can make the
stands,
eight?
yeah, until Newcastle pound you this week.
That's true. That's probably going to happen.
More units incoming for me.
Need to make my peace with it. Rabbitohs 22 defeat the Bulldogs 6.
Great game.
Was it? Didn't watch it.
Didn't watch it.
I was in Bali.
It's like the only one I
Have we mentioned
really
that?
properly watched. As in, like,
The only game of the Rabbitohs
No,
this year you've watched.
no, as
That's
in
very sad.
This weekend, like that weekend gone. The others I'm tuning in and out. Like I was on the couch, prime time, and it looks like we were in control the whole time. Really.
Can let's run an eye over your line off here. Bunnies 3.5, Dogs 3.5. How did that come to be?
Pretends that he's dropped this obsession with the Dogs being a top 4 team in his mind, and it just hurts him week after week.
You are obsessed with the Dogs.
Oh, mate, there was a moment in this game when Kiraz threw his 4th offload to the opposition. I just went, what the fuck am I doing with this mob? I'm done with them. I'm officially finished.
Yeah, but you've already
You're
said, you've
officially
said that
done.
twice already.
You have
yeah.
said that.
Yeah, look, I get maybe because it was a final off and they're
down.
in some form.
You've
but
given me what you had.
it was great to see. It was great to see where just we didn't play for 10 minutes and it was like, oh, like you guys are just like consistently playing the game. I had the win, but the line off meant I got less odds for it. But as I said, like I kind of didn't want to do the line off because it's taken away the action as the juice because like I just want them to win to get into the finals. That's the action. The plus I could have gotten up and then the Bunnies lost and there's, a bit scat, but luckily both happened.
Yep, that's a reasonable point you make. That's how plus lines work. Raiders 24 defeat the Sharks 20.
Just explaining my emotions around the bet.
No,
you know what I mean? There's a few layers
I
to
wasn't
it.
being rude. I wasn't being rude.
Dude, you and I are fucking in each other's head.
I know we've been away together
been-
as
that's-
well, which
that's-
is fucking
that's heads.
frightening.
There's a lot less hostility last week. I got to be honest. It was a very peaceful episode.
Well,
Everyone-
apparently, Tom and I never go at each other. So that does.
Well, didn't you like all have the same bets last week or something?
Me and Tom.
Yeah. Well,
Fuck no.
No, you didn't.
God no. Have a look.
Yeah.
We're
you're
literally
right.
doing accountability
Yeah,
right now.
Well, I swear I saw a video of you guys doing the same video.
That was me stealing a scoop a week.
He stole my scooper, and that was the week before last.
Right,
That was my
okay.
Sixers scooper, which he did steal.
And it was over after the first game.
It was. Jaden Campbell didn't score, not important.
So what do you guys have this game? Preston and Graham, and then Graham and oh no, that's Graham.
Okay, right. Yeah, Graham's a winger who scores tries. So Raiders, scope bet, read a book. Raiders 24, and you went for like half the season stealing the Lippies bets, which was fucking mortifying.
We actually had to go through a whole episode and be like, you are copying every one of the Lippies bets.
Well, I wasn't.
I actually regret doing that because you were going terribly when you were stealing the Lippies bets, and we've sort of shaken you out of your stupor.
You take away one scoop, you're down the bottom with Tom still fighting it out. But
that's irrelevant.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. Let's just take away your.
If I take away all your winning bets, you'd be coming last.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. That's exactly how the game works.
Well, if we took away your scuba,
how would you be going if I took away your $30 scuba?
Yeah.
Huh? You or
no, you? How'd you be going?
Better than you if we took yours away.
Okay. Which one? Hit 3. Whoa, must be a fluke still. Right, but I keep hitting them. And listen, at the moment, geez, you wouldn't want me getting back-to-back 3 and 4 years. That wouldn't work well for your little narratives, would it? Now, KL.
Well,
KL era.
there's a feeling in the wind.
Wouldn't work.
I'll talk over you. That's how I do it because I got nothing to say. I'll just go yell a little above you. Yeah.
3 and 4 years. 3 and 4 years would be tough pill to swallow. You'd be a pretty shit general if you lost 3 and 4 years. Now, Kale Ero, people are obsessed with him. He doesn't score. So is he still on the blackboard? No. Maybe he needs to go back on. Nothing doing in the Raiders defeating the Sharks. Eels defeating the Cowboys. Lot of hype on the Cows minus 5.5. I was one of them. Didn't happen. 7 Guru was so confident they stood them out. Roo?
Yeah, I felt super confident on that one. And I think when Ruben Cotter scored, was it Rando? I thought they were going to blow them away. But in typical Cowboys fashion, they shit the bed yet again. I'm putting a lot of faith in shit teams at the moment, which I need to stop doing.
Bulldogs, Sharks, Cows.
You know when you're developing an app and it's like you need to get your thing in like 3 clicks? Like I think if it was 3 clicks for me to wild card and put it up, like I was this close to tripling it, but I'm like, it's too many clicks. Like I have to read it, turn it off, share it, put it up, and I'm just like, too many clicks. So thank God. But yeah, I was so confident.
I'll be honest, I don't remember a single bet I put on all weekend. I was too relaxed.
I'll give you a hot tip, Tom. Lot of red, buddy. Lot of red. Lippy, though, either team 1 to 12 Burns and Josh Adokar bangs. $5.04. So well done to Tobler. But obviously, you can hear from the rapturous applause that no one really cares. Warriors 40 defeated the Broncos 6. Now, credit where credit's due. Sebo on his way to kids trivia, where he was talking other parents out of correct answers, did triple the Warriors.
Well,
a wily bet.
Well,
a wily
funny
bet.
thing is, I had I don't know how many leg Binny, which also got up. So the original bet got up, but it was more. I was running late to trivia because Millie was already there to put the boys down, and then it was just like upset after upset in my mind. Like the bunnies weren't meant to be in, the cows got flogged, and I was like, okay, I'm going to trivia. It's in a function room. It's going to be uncouth. Well. Yeah, it's going to be uncouth to have your phone out, and I'm just like. I'm walking there, get out of the car. I'm like, I'm just taking that line. The upsets can't happening. I did a whole fucking 3-minute piece about Scotty too hotty, too cool, Grandmaster Sex saying what the Wires are going to do to the Broncos. And I go, just triple it. Got it in the last like minutes before the game kicked off, put it up, put my phone down. And it's like, I believe in this triple. At halftime in trivia, when took a piss, and I'm like, fucking, it's like 22-0. And I'm like, that's how you triple sometimes. You got to walk away from a building exploding behind you. Just be confident, rather than just fret there going,
the late, great Heath Ledger.
Exactly. That was the scene, really. Yeah. But thank God I got it because I went a lot of short odds last week. I needed something.
You did, yes.
Yeah.
Knights 36 defeated the. Congratulations to Rue, who also had Wires minus 6.5.
Thank you. Yeah.
In cahoots last week, were you boys? Fucking feels like it. Knights 36 defeated the Titans 26. A couple of Frankies running around. Frankie doesn't score. Sharp does. And Marju 2+. Needed that at 7.57.
I think the Frank is like everyone who missed out on the Hows is trying to get a cheeky Frank, but now even that's gone. But
Yeah. I know what you mean.
just a $4 kind
You're
of
all
ball.
out of house.
yeah. Fuck it. Move on to the next machine.
Tom, none from 2 legs there again. And the last game of the round, Dragons 24 defeat the Tigers 22. Tom, none from 4 legs there. Sebo had Tigers had.
I'm not disrespecting me, mate.
I'm not. I'm telling the truth.
No, good.
It's accountability where
Yeah.
I just read it off the sheet what happened. Sebo had Tigers half-time, Dragons full-time, 1 leg short. I had Sloan, Holmes, Dragons plus 7.5. I'm a home short. Guru a home short. He had, how do you pronounce his name?
Seguru.
It's actually Seguru?
Nah, it's not.
Sukuru.
I think it's a silent J.
Um,
Also cost me my draft season, boys, if anyone cares.
no.
Yeah.
No one cares. Couldn't give a shit.
That's under.
Unit scoopers. Tom was 2 from 6. I was 4 from 8. Seb's 1 from 4. Roos 3 from 6. Livy's 5 from 8. Sunday scooper. Tom, none from 4.
None from 4?
Yep. Hot seat. Guru Dogs minus $2.50 now.
Who did I have?
You had Ponga, Frankie, 2, and Herbert.
Huge bet from me. Kid's absolutely fucking seeing him.
Sebo won the week. 2 from 9, minus 0.36. Well done, Sebo. Lippy 1 from 9, minus 3.06. I was 1 from 9, minus 3.42. Tom, none from 10. 5 from 33 legs, minus 5.51. And Guru, who had a triple that we didn't really talk about in there.
Yeah,
It's a 550 triple. 2 of 9 bets, minus 6.96. Now the leaderboard. I'm still winning, minus 20.83. Hot on my heels is Sebo, minus 23.07. So like 2 point something difference. 2.2, something like that. 2.25. Guru, minus 57.96. Lippy, minus 79.05. And Tom, minus 86.62. Which, gentleman, brings in the conversation that we need to have.
Yep.
Which is what happens if you run out of money. Which we haven't really ever talked about. And in a season where there's a lot on the line from a winning perspective, obviously, glory, and a losing perspective, obviously, stand up. Where do we sit if one is to run out of money?
Yeah, it's important. This is, because it's nearly happened before, even though there wasn't anything, but you and I both,
You both got the
like, we're both like, let's fucking.
And there was,
But
there was,
also, you
there
were
was-
able to gamble differently in those seasons.
Yes,
where you
yeah,
could put on
yeah,
just
yeah.
monster fucking odds to save your bacon, whereas I'm fucking up.
And it was like there's a bit of a gentleman's agreement in those other seasons. Listen, if you run out, you can top up because whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas now there's consequences to actions.
But I think you also got to, like, the thing is, if you were to run out, someone else could still run out.
I think
So you kinda need to have
the
a
simplest
mechanism where you can
rule
get
would
back
be
in.
something
That's why it's come up for
is-
discussion.
something like that is similar to mortgaging a property in Monopoly. I feel where it's like you bring
You have to pay interest on your
yeah,
money.
you bring your
Yeah,
you
that's
bring
right.
your own $100, but like, and you have that there. But you, as soon as you start getting in the green, you start paying that kind of loan back. You know, like somehow.
Well, what about if you're like, so if you're down 1,000,
Yeah.
then you're down at 1,100.
Yeah,
You've got to get back to 1,000 before you can start. You got to get back into the green.
yeah.
So it's like you're still. The problem is that that's not a true punishment though, because you're still like you could just technically use that extra money and put a $2,000 bet on, and then.
No, but
What's the hall monitor think? Because he's got his sash.
Well,
Oh, listen, I know the hall monitors.
yes, this is an issue, and we will get to that. But I think there is a bigger issue before that that's come across over the weekend. Now, you two weren't on the show last week, so you put your bets on as the weekend went. I noticed you put them all on the Instagram story as you meant to do.
Yes, I did.
I noticed he didn't.
You also aren't.
You didn't do one on the story.
No, I did some on the story, but you don't have to put
No,
them
I
on
don't
the story
think-
because there were a couple of weeks ago where I made a point of checking on Eddie and Sebo in different weeks.
No, you
but
definitely have to put on the story.
You have to put them on the story.
Yes, you
do.
No, yeah,
Yeah, you do.
you do. So, and I think
It's been number
that
one.
convers-
Okay,
you
we'll
did,
do it.
yeah, which I appreciate.
Okay, take them.
And I thought it was hilarious.
Take 'em.
You didn't.
I'm
nod
already
him
down.
to do
I don't-
Barley as well, which is
I
great.
don't think that's real, but that's okay. I'm not.
That
gonna
has been
fight
the
it.
number one rule forever, hasn't it?
Listen, I'm not fighting this anymore. I don't care if we're going to throw throw in random shit.
No, but am I going crazy? Like,
No,
I
because
thought-
I've observed this because there was a couple of weeks ago we weren't on and I made a point of checking when people were doing it or not because I was like, is this a rule? And no one was doing it, so I was like, whatever. But so like, do it.
So why
If
did
wanna-
you do it? Or did you like accidentally do it?
Just sometimes I did it as well.
Because I'm fucking winning,
Whatever,
and
I
I know that people will come for me, so I make sure that I've crossed my T's
I
and
always
dotted
thought
my
it
I's.
was on
I
the
don't
story.
honestly do it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care. If you want to just make it up, but like, I'm not fighting it.
What do you think, Cody? Do you remember?
I don't remember, to be honest. And because I'm not in the show every week, I can't keep track, to be honest.
Rando, what do you think? Just from vibe based. Honestly, have we ever talked about having to? The thing is, because when I've gone away,
You guys
I actually
talk
put my
about new
bets in
rules
the
every
sheet.
week.
So
I
then,
can't keep up either.
Yeah, exactly.
interesting. But yeah,
But when the hall monitor speaks, we listen, don't
exactly.
I don't know. I thought it was weird that Eddie did it the whole week.
You guys can fucking do whatever you want there. I'm just having a look here.
I would tend to lean in the sense of benefit of the doubt, given the context. Given that he's already fucking that far behind.
Yeah.
At his last, just
Listen,
letting-
I think as well, it's not in the rules here. We should maybe be putting these in rules so that we've got them written down to lean on.
well, normally you would put in your bets in the sheet if you're away. That's what we used to do. If you're away, you'd put your bets
But
in the
again,
sheet. So
I
the
made
tile
there was a
get
couple
made
of
up.
weeks
Yeah.
ago where we were there, where you were away for one of them, or you were away for one of them, and I made a point of checking what everyone was doing because I'm like, well, okay, people aren't sharing the story. Sometimes I would as well because I'm like, fuck it, I'll let you know what I'm doing. Like I did a couple when I was over in Bali, but I'm like,
But who didn't do it? Because I don't think I've had a week off.
so that's why I was saying I didn't
Yeah.
know who it was, but I was like, I made a point of just looking at it. And I was like, I'm not calling this out because I don't remember it being a rule. I remember it being obviously a rule to the profiles. But if you want to fuck it, if you want
It's
to fuck
definitely.
me,
I would
I'm
say
happy to
this.
go-
I would
you
say
can
this.
do
It's
it.
definitely a rule if you want a wild card or you want a triple. That's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
a-
with
that's
that,
100%
yeah.
rule.
Yeah.
So I suppose what they're saying is, by extension, why would there be any difference? That's all. You know, you could deduce that. I'm
because it's a
happy to give
change.
you benefit of the doubt. I'm happy to give you benefit of the doubt for the purity
A
of
mercy
of
benefit of the
interesting
doubt.
season.
But
do
like,
whatever
I'm
you
pretty
want.
sure if you're away, it's either you give enough time for Totes to put it in when everyone does, or then you have to do the normal rule of share, let people know, right?
Well,
that,
you let
yeah.
them know. The way I saw it was you're letting people know on your profiles, which was the whole thing.
Yeah, but most
sharing
people
the
can
profile.
follow social media.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
I've got more followers on my profiles than the social media, so I don't know what's true and what's
Russian bots.
not. Literally more followers than like anywhere.
We did tinker with the idea of getting you to flip 8 drachmas to decide whether it was
mate.
going to be $1.90
As soon as you
or not.
started
which I thought
picking
would
up
have been
your
hilarious.
thingos there, I was like, what the fuck could that one be about? And then you started talking. I'm like, well, I don't know what the hell this is. Then I'm like, okay, listen.
Oh, like
also-
if it was Eddie, he'd be going to the drachmas, but
Of
heavily
course he would.
weighted
Of
against
course he
them. But
would.
we're giving you
Of course I would.
Listen, you
Of
want
course I
to
would.
fuck me?
That's
You-
why I
you wanna-
fucking put them up. Because I'm like, these guys they'll fuck me.
Yeah, I also
a way
had it in
to
my
find
head
which
that
way.
you'd throw punches, not,
Yeah, I
not
know.
lie down in a corner
Mate,
and
I'm
play
on
dead.
like fucking 86 units. I'm planning comedy routines. I'm like, whatever at this point. I still want to try and get out of it because that'll be one of the great like reliefs of my life.
It'll.
But
If
you've gotta
he
prepare yourself.
goes to $1.90s, should I just do it quickly?
Yeah,
just
see
see if
what
it
it would
kills
be.
him.
But the only reason I'm trying to
You've already
be,
said you'll
apart
give
from
me
the
mercy,
pity,
so
is
I'm
the mercy
sticking
bit,
there.
is like to actually see someone crash out on money in real time rather
It's
than
also not a rule.
retrospectively.
It's not a rule. So,
With,
like,
with
that's
that
the thing.
triple, it will be in the realm of like 24 units.
Yeah.
He's dead if we do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, I don't want to
That's
see
not a
someone
rule.
die
If we do it. You're
retrospectively.
You're making up a rule and then fucking just killing me. Like,
well,
this
it's
is
pretty
bullshit.
clear that should be the rule, and that is
Well,
the rule
that's
going
not
forward.
pretty clear. It's not pretty clear.
I'm
There's
pretty sure it
ambiguity.
is.
There's ambiguity. Well, there is. Benefit of the doubt. Cody didn't know. Eddie wasn't sure.
Because
So,
everyone puts their bets in.
Well, listen. Yeah, everyone puts their bets in.
I am
Everyone puts
sure of this. That if I did it, I'm flipping drachmas.
Same.
That I'm fucking.
Well,
Without
you've
a
already
fucking
said
doubt.
mercy rule.
Fucking doubt.
You've already said mercy rule, so let's just play on.
Without a fucking doubt.
Shout out to it.
Before we move
I
on, though,
think-
figure out
I
the run
think-
out of money thing. We need to
think-
set that in
I
stone.
think-
I genuinely think if you run out of money, that you got to pay heavy interest if you want to keep playing.
I think this
Yeah.
is simple as well, though. But what you don't want to happen is you can top up your own money. So say you go down 1,100, but until you're back to even after paying your $100, you can't get a unit scooper because what you don't want is running out of money and hitting a $300 scooper.
So you got to get back to
you got to get back to
net.
even before you get scoopers, like because otherwise it ruins because you're out of money.
No, but yeah, because a scoop is still hard to hit. Like you kind of just like a scoop. No one's fucking hitting.
Maybe there
scoopers.
should be like a punishment that's a
I think it's got to be more like
something.
if you're going to
I
get back
think you
in,
gotta
you
pay
got to come
interest.
back in.
Yeah, you can't do-
I don't mind
yeah,
that,
Because
but you can't
you've got
scoop
essentially
and
got a line of
Yeah.
credit.
Yeah.
You've got to scoop. Like, scooping's the only way you save yourself. You got to be able to have that because, like, what I'm going to fuck.
But you got to pay it back with interest, I feel.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We might put it out for the audience, right?
Or do you do like a? Sorry, go.
Because we don't need to decide this now.
No, because I'm going to.
Well, it might be next week. Yeah.
No, don't worry.
As in, well, like we worked it out last week. If he does the absolute minimums that he can do, as in
And
4
wins
bets have to be under thingo. He's got like 3-4 weeks left. About 3.
Well,
So
maybe-
no, it was including last week. So you got 3 more weeks. So you'd miss that'd get you to the end of the regular season.
Yeah.
Listen,
If you
I'm
didn't
going to
hit
hit
a bet.
something big. Don't worry. I got my eyes on some stuff.
So I think that if someone smarter than us can come up with a way where it's like a line of credit, but you obviously pay interest on the money.
Yep.
As the next person in line for stand-up comedy, I don't love this sympathy for Tom.
What do you want then?
It's already too late, so it's like I've already
I
copped
want
it.
him to burn as a
listen,
whole.
man, I wouldn't do that to you. So we move on.
Bullshit.
First game, Storm v Panthers. Brando, take it away.
For clarity,
go on.
just so that this doesn't happen again, do you have to share your bets?
Yes.
I think you 100%
Yes,
have.
of course you do.
You can't hide.
I don't think it fucking matters, but that's all right. Let's go.
I think we
No
also
one-
need to
no
put in
one's
a
copying
rule about
yours,
if you're
but yeah.
away when your bets have to come in.
See, this was what we had a discussion about, and this is another one of those ambiguity things, is that like when we were away, I was like, do we need to put our bets in before we go away? And he's like, no, you can just put them on the day. That's the benefit of going away. And I'm like, okay, well, I thought that
Because
was...
no one ever goes away. It's just like if
Well,
you're
yeah,
away,
we do.
whatever.
There's skeleton crews all the fucking time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think and that was the rule going before.
Right, but then
I
he's
think we
saying
need to
it's
put
different.
something
So I'm
in.
like, there's no
like your bets
uniformity.
need to be in by the time the post goes.
No,
out.
There's no
you make
uniformity
it
with this
simple.
shit.
If you don't want to have to deal with admin, you put your bets in before the graphics get done. It's on you if you miss that. Then you have to put them on your on the stories,
Like I did.
Like that's all you got to do.
Like I did.
Like you can either get out of it by
Did
just
you consider mentioning to him?
I didn't give a shit what he did.
Good. Okay. Yeah.
Didn't bother me. I was protecting my own fucking hiney from you cunts. Because
Did you see him putting it on the stories while you're away?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Mate, I put some on my first week. Like it was just, I was just doing it for more like
Because he missed 2 shows.
I engaged
Yes,
with the punter
yeah,
and the
yeah.
dribbler.
And he
You know
missed
what I
2
mean?
shovels.
Yes, he did miss 2 shovels. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got to get your shove out.
No, I don't. I
Yeah,
missed it.
we literally made that rule. You were here.
Yeah, bullshit.
We did.
Suck.
We
You
did
made
like
miles
2
away?
weeks.
No,
Sorry.
because you would have lost the vote anyway. It would have been 3 versus 4. So you
I'm
would
not
have lost the
saying
vote.
if you're not
if
putting a
someone
shovel on.
else
Someone else doesn't get the shovel, you got to wear it.
You've got to wear the shovel.
No, I
You've
don't.
just gotten off being out of money. Get the shovel out. You got 2 in a row that you thought, like,
Wear the shovel. Fuck. You were dead and buried. You were on minus 104.
No, you guys are making up fucking rules. Rando, Storm Panthers.
All right. Well, this game we played in Melbourne Thursday night. 13 degrees and clear. The Storm $3. The Panthers $1.40. The line is at 7.5 points. The total is at 42.5 points as well. The Storm come in with a great record against Penrith and Melbourne. In fact, they've only lost to them once in Melbourne in their last 14 meetings. The Storm have also won 9 consecutive games coming off the bye. They are undefeated in Thursday night matches at Amy Park as well, winning all 18 games played on this night. You look to the Panthers, and I mentioned it many times on this pod, they suck on Thursday nights. In fact, 53% of their losses since 2024 have come on Thursday nights. That is 10 losses of their last 19 losses. Ivan Cleary, he celebrates his 500th game, but milestone games haven't been good for him in the coaching ranks. He is 1-4 in NRL milestone games as coach, losing his first 200th, 300th, and 400th games as coach. In that, for try scorers, got to look at some Penny Panthers players here. Tom Jenkins scored a double earlier against the Storm, scored 13 tries in his last 10 games against bottom 9 teams. And a left winger has scored in 4 consecutive games against Melbourne. If not him, then Nathan Cleary will stand up here. He's scored in each of his last 2 games against the Storm, and he's running up against Cam Munster here, who has missed 56 tackles in 16 games this season and scored in each of his last 3 games against him as well.
I've got an interesting bet here, like more science-based, Rando. You can maybe get the entity to help me out. So the total points are set at 42.5. And then the line is like 7.5. So 42 minus 7, 35 points, right? So like it's saying it reckons going to be that many points and that should be the margin. So you got 35 points there. If Penrith win more than 7, like 35 points left. And if you go over to only Penrith to score 20 points. So go there. So you go 42.
Is he just making a very straightforward bet hard to understand?
I think so. But let him play it out.
No,
Sorry,
I'll explain to you. If the total points is 42,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
they're saying that Penrith should win by 7,
Yes.
the remaining points are 35 points.
Yep.
Right? And
Yes.
that 35 points, only one can get 20 of them because there's not, you know what I mean? So then if you go Penrith to only score 20, it's actually at 215. And so that's actually giving you more money than what they're saying. So it, like only
Hit the table a few more times. People want that.
look, not many people unfortunately can think like this. It's a benefit of how my brain works, right? You know, some people are like, what? It's like, and fair enough, you know. Great minds sort of bet. You know, fucking ancient Greek guy figured out the volume of the entire Earth within 1% in fucking 400 BC. He clearly had what I had going on.
Yeah, but if you actually look at the science, there were probably people that knew that long before him, and he's just parroted off someone else like the Greeks always do.
Yeah, right. From some fucking ancient T-Rex guy. And fucking-
Ancient T-Rex. Yeah, some ancient
There were
wild
half
T-Rex.
dinosaur T-Rexes
Yeah,
40,000 years
it was a
ago.
T-Rex
A mudslide in Yemen proves it. Anyway, I think it's a good bet for 215. I think it's a good bet for 215.
Yemen mudslide bet. I like it. I like it a lot. Yemen mudslide bet.
Rue, what are you doing?
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I really wish I didn't have to go next.
Okay, what are you doing?
There's no Yemen mudslide about this. I'm trying to be a bit more analytical. Not that you weren't. Obviously, you've got a brilliant mind. But Storm record, obviously, against the Panthers, you said it, Rando, fucking good, right? It's delectable stuff. Panthers, surely that's going to be part of their narrative going into this bad boy, is that we need to get the fucking job done here and arrest some momentum, which has been negative for them, surprisingly, the last couple of weeks. Didn't see it coming. Yeah. I like either team 1 to 12 here. I like Tweetness. Between the two. And Tweetness, in my opinion, brings unders, maximum unders for teams like this. So max unders are 50.5. Tweetness 1 to 12. Jenkins, $4.15.
Tweetness 1 to 12, I like it. And listen, in terms of arresting momentum, Penrith Panthers, you would imagine, are trying to get the cuffs out and fucking put them on momentum and take them into the station because the momentum's been going against them the last few weeks.
Yes, it has.
They need the boys in.
One way to arrest momentum is to defend your fucking little titties off.
Yeah.
That's why I like me maxi unders at 450 and a half.
Obviously, you've got Munster playing, but Jerome Hughes out. Surprisingly, Tyron Wishart's still in the 14. I thought he would have
Who's
been.
running at 7?
Yeah.
Tayden.
I don't know. I don't know.
Very crazy.
Seems a little surprising. And none of that really factors into anything. I was merely using it to pad my bet, which if you're surprised, they're all going to be as close to 10 as possible, and if not over 10. And if they're over 10, they're all going to be as close to 50 as possible, and one will be over 50 because that's all I'm allowed to do. I'm going Jenkins 2+ and into Fa'alongo here at 9.72. Jenkins try scorer, scores tries. Fa'alongo, the closest next best Melbourne Storm try scorer I could get and keep under $10.
Yep. I like that as well because Jenkins, right, who's a winger, notably.
Yep.
If you bow at the altar of scope bets, which I do, it's that the Storm will be hung, drawn, and quartered if they lose on the inside shoulder. So you're allowed to score on the outside. That brings in wingers. That brings in Jenkins. It's a good bet, Tom.
Thank you so much.
I'm proud of you, man.
Are you?
Yeah.
Let's kiss. Behind the fucking... No, okay. Lippy, who is it?
It's actually Josh Lucas.
What about
'cause he
Guru?
won.
Can Guru go?
Well,
Yeah,
Rue's
mind if I have a
like, I
shot?
don't want to go. I don't want to go.
The Yemen mudslide was pretty intimidating to go after. I've got... it's Melbourne's last home game. It's been a disappointing season. I think they'll show something in this. It'll be the farewell of Meany, Wishy, popular guys there. So I like Storm with a 7.5 start. I think they get close to what people are expecting. Give me Sua Fa'alongo at fullback and Casey McLean in his return, $9.46. I think this one will be a tight affair, boys.
Do you think Storm players owe it to the jersey, mate?
I think
to
so.
turn up?
I think there'll be a you owe it to the Victorians.
Yeah.
Vibe here.
Because you know Broncos aren't playing.
Very hard to have a
that.
conversation with you with a shovel covering.
Well,
your
yeah,
fucking
dude. I
face.
mean, I haven't earned this shovel, so it's fucking bullshit.
You actually earned 2.
Yeah, weeks ago. They don't count if you miss them.
Yeah, they do.
Now, Lippy, Whom is it?
We had Josh Lucas on before the Skeleton Crew, and so he won them, but Skeleton Crew, we had to kind of keep it internal. So Josh Lucas is back from Glory Road, Poseidon, that guy, remember him? He's got Panthers and Jenkins,
Yes, I do remember
$1.97.
him. Was he back?
Because he won that week, but then then we had a Skelly Crew, which is where we get an internal lippy. But then Josh Lucas is back.
Nice.
Poseidon.
Sweet. So what's Josh doing? Panthers to win and Jenkins at $1.97.
Which isn't bad. $1.97 considering you used to get $1.30.
I don't like
for
that
him.
bet.
No, it's gross.
I don't
But I
like
get
that
it. It's
either.
almost
I don't hate
$2.
it.
It's
I don't
almost
love it.
$2 for it. So you can take it, but it's,
Yeah.
it's gross. Raiders Broncos rando.
Raiders Broncos. This game will be at GIO on Friday night. Another clear night, 10 degrees, so a bit cooler than Brisbane usually expected. The Raiders $1.30, the Broncos $3.50. The line is at 11.5. The total points 51.5 for this game. Now, the Raiders, they have won 4 of their last 5 games as home favourites, by 8 or more points. If you wanted to dim down that line, they've also won 5 of their last 7 games against bottom 9 teams. Ricky Stewart has won 8 of his last 10 games against Madge as well. And the Broncos, they have lost 7 of their last 10 games without Reece Walsh. If the line's a bit too scary, then the total points seems to be very overs for this one. The last 13 Friday night games played at GIO Stadium have gone under 51.5 points, and 5 of the last 6 games for the Broncos have gone under 51.5 points too. So I don't mind that market. For try scorers, you got Jed Stewart, scored in 4 of his last 5 games, including in each of his last 3 home games there in Canberra. A left winger has scored in 3 straight games against the Broncos. For a little bit more val, Ethan Strange scored in 2 of his last 4 games. He has scored 5 tries in his last 5 Friday night games, and a left half has scored in 3 of the last 4 against the Bronx.
Boys, I was envisioning it's Josh Papali'i's farewell game down there in the nation's capital. So I was sort of envisioning, Raiders winning the most Raiders game of all time. 1-12 would be tighter than it should be. I had Simi, Strange, Josh Papali'i. When I made that bet last night, Josh Papali'i was at $4.40 to score a try, and I thought that's outrageous, but it's his farewell game. He scores tries. There's a good chance they pass the ball to him over the line at some point as well. And then I looked at that bet this morning and I thought, maybe I'll just get on Josh Papali'i on the nose to score a try. Do you know what he's at now?
210.
$3.50.
Wow. So the people know.
Yeah, the people are well aware. He's come in $1 overnight. Wild. So I'm sure as shit not getting on $3.50, so
Why?
I'm sticking with my bet.
Why?
Mate, 350's still all right.
Mate,
he
he'll
used to score
score.
a lot of
He'll
tries.
score and your bet won't get up if you don't.
You
just
can't
take
do
Josh.
that. You got to do it.
You have to. You
Um,
have to.
It's a fucking rugby league.
It's only
breakfast.
350. It's nothing crazy.
350 ain't bad.
No, it's not bad.
Last time you ever bet on Josh
I
Papali'i.
guarantee you your bet doesn't get up if you don't.
at
fucking just straight out
106 to 1. That's a good bet from you, Ed. I'm going to
Exactly.
stick with
Well,
that.
I'm
Josh
saying
Papali'i, Strange, Simi, Raiders 1-12.
Yeah.
For 100,
So it's not a bad bet for 106.
Well, I guess the 1-12 if all those three
It's the
guys
one.
are
It's the
scoring.
one.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah,
one. It's the
yeah,
one.
well,
They're not.
the one.
They're not
Yeah,
throwing the fucking
'Cause
ball
then
to
you
Big
have to get
Papa if they're 1-12. If they're blowing backs out, they will.
Yeah.
True. Really well articulated, everyone.
No, we've done very well. I'm gonna roll with a bit of a binny here. Sebo inspired binny. I don't do a heap of these, but I will on this occasion. A Simi, a Savage, a Stewart for the Jed variety. 3+ binny across those 3 gentlemen. Ethan Strange got a little bit quiet, bit pinch quiet lately, which makes me think that he's due, right? It's got to be due. You can't just keep carrying on this way, Ethan. Can't. $7.16. Time for you to get up and work, son. Show a bit.
I'm looking to get as close to $10 in this game as humanly possible without stepping over the line. But I also think the bet's pretty good, to be honest with you. Now, Xavier Savage is a winger of some note, ladies and gentlemen. And for 2 tries, you're getting around $2.15, something like that for 2 tries, which isn't good value. But
shit house.
you throw in a Sasangi, that'll get you to 9.96.
So there's
Now
a theme this week.
it's 4 cents off $10. So I can get on it.
Yeah.
And I will. So you're getting a Savage 2+ and a Sasangi at 9.96. This is all really well thought. It's probably the most thought I've put in a bets ever, which isn't a great sign.
I'm doing a roulette bet again. The Raiders was my first official roulette bet where it's kind of 3 legs of binnies with a few crossovers, make it fun, because I think that's the best strategy on these games end of season when you don't know what's going to happen, where this could be a try fest and, people are switched off. But the fact it's his last game Papali'i.
Last game in Canberra.
Last home
Canberra.
game.
So they're going to turn it fucking on. So basically it's Raiders heavy. All of them have 2+ binnies. I've got a Mam, a Jed, a KO, then a T1000 Karapani and Savage, then a T1000 Jed and a Karapani, $3.98. Basically I just need fucking T1000 to score and a Savage and someone else. It seems crazy.
T1000 is
Ethan Strange.
Yes,
Yeah,
Strange.
Liquid Terminator.
Yeah,
And it's just, what's the weather doing?
It's clear.
There's that sneeze.
Oh,
and
God.
Yeah, look, it's just like, it'd be you know what? I'm going to leave this roulette bet here, and if it gets up, maybe I'll think about tripling it like later in the weekend, but I fucking like the look of it, $3.98.
What's Philippos doing?
He's got Papali'i as well, and Raiders minus 10.5, $6.48.
Nice, beautiful. We move on to Dolphins Eels in earnest.
Dolphins, Eels at Suncorp Stadium, 16 degrees and clear. The Finns are $1.25. The Eels are at $4. The line, 13.5. The total points again at 51.5. The Dolphins, they dominate the stats here. They've won 7 straight at Suncorp, 5 wins by 13 plus. They've won 9 consecutive night games. They've won their last 2 games against the Eels, keeping Parramatta to exactly 16 points in each of those games. The Eels, they don't travel well. They've lost 5 of their last 6 games away from CommBank, and they've lost 5 of their last 7 at Suncorp specifically. For try scorers, Herbie Farnworth here, $2.20, scored in 4 of his last 5 games at Suncorp, scored in each of his last 3 games against Parramatta. But there are some Eels players here worth having a nibble at. Jordan Samrani scored in 3 straight games. Left centers have scored 4 tries in the last 5 games against the Dolphins. And then Talon De Silva, he scored in 3 straight games as well, and he scored last time he played the Dolphins. In fact, Talon De Silva, if he keeps going at this rate and keeps scoring, keeping the other Eels players behind, will be the first player to be the leading try scorer for a club as a hooker. No hooker has been the
He's the
leading
leading
try scorer
for the club.
Yeah.
Is he not also? Did you say it's like he scored the most tries of any hooker in a season? Was that a
In a
random
regular
stat?
season, yep, equal most.
Equal. So
Yeah.
he'll go number 1 if he gets.
He'll go number 1 if he just gets one more, which I think is likely.
Did not know that at all about Tally D. Haven't been paying much attention to his specific season. That may shock some. Now, what would you say if I said Hammer scores 2, Herbie scores 1? What would you think about that? What do you think about that from like a price?
I think it's pretty good.
It's pretty good, right?
I think with Dolphins games, particularly against shitters like the Eels, is that there's going to be blokes scoring tries. It's just a matter of
Who's
picking
doing
them.
it?
That's
You
the
could get a
problem.
Herbie Stocky double each. You could get a Hammer double or a triple with a fucking couple of cobbies.
Someone's getting
You
a
might get
double
couple of
minimum.
Someone's
cobbies
getting
with
a
hammer.
double, but like
There's doubles around. There's try scorers around. Herbie or Hammer or Cobbo or fucking Stocky, they're all scoring. One of them's scoring. Some of them are scoring. People are scoring doubles.
Herbie's only scored 1 in the last 5 weeks, and I have been on him every time he hasn't scored. I'm just like, I don't know what else I need to do for Herbie, but he's in there for 1, Hammer for 2. I usually make the mistake, not a mistake, but I usually am going for your Isakos and your Cobbos to score doubles, and then Hammer does it. And I'm like, fuck, I don't know why I don't look at you more. So I'm going Hammer 2, Herbie. It does fit into my under $10, but it's also a good bet. You get $9.55.
On that note, I love the 2 wingers, Cobbo and Isako to cross. And I'm going to say the Dolphins, the only team to score 20-plus points. I thought the way the Dolphins played last week, they're obviously putting a big emphasis on defense, trying to turn that around for the back end of the season. So Finn, 20-plus points, both wingers to score $4.18.
I actually like that bet, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good bet.
the thing is, Para aren't shit at offense anymore. That's the thing. So it's like they're having like somewhat close games with people, but they're scoring like 30 points, but they're still getting beaten. So it screams points. So I am just going to go a level up. What was that little game in high school, Icy Tower, where you used
Great
to,
game.
like where you used to kind of go between worlds eventually.
Yeah.
You could only get up to like 5 or 6. Some people like apparently finish it. I don't think you could finish it. It's like you'd jump up these little ramps and then the kind of background of the world would change, ice or jungle. I'm trying to find Icy Tower on a Ham Herb Cobb 4+ at 477. Because I think a 4+ Binny, it's like, okay, if someone's getting at least a double or a hat trick, hopefully it's one of these 3, and then I just need 1 try from the other guys. But yeah, look, it's like I did get a vibe, not just saying I think, that someone's definitely getting a hattie. It's just a question of who.
Yep. I hope it's Cobbo because I got him for 2 or more with a Hammer at 6.11. I always look at these Dolphins games and I'm like, fuck, I wish I had that combination. But that's the
I have it after every game.
But it's the power of a hindsight where you convince yourself, you go, I was going to do that. I was going to have that. It's like, no, you weren't.
No,
You're
you
just
weren't.
seeing what happened. It's like if you see Powerball, right? Or fucking the lotto, and I look and I go, they're the sort of numbers I'd pick.
Or when we did that.
They're the sort of numbers I'd pick. It's like, why didn't you pick them then, you fucking idiot? Because it's
Yeah.
$1 million to 1. That's why.
Oh, when the Jack Link's beef jerky, that kid, the number that we had the million under it, you were like, that's my number. And you're
It
like,
actually
yeah.
is, though.
No, I know, but you weren't picking it.
No,
So
I
it's
know. I know, so it's irrelevant. It was 29, my lucky number. But then I reminded myself,
You weren't
Eddie,
picking.
you're actually hosting. You
Yeah.
didn't earn the right to go for the million. So it's not relevant. And if I was picked, it would have been a different number. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cobo 2 plus hammer, 611. Maybe it's my turn in the cosmic roulette universe of Dolphins try scorers. Lippy has Jack Williams at 750. Okay.
I tell you what, we should fucking play next season, like a roulette-ish, like bingo for try scorers throughout the season or something, like high or odd guys. So imagine we had bingo have someone, you get your number called out.
Yeah.
You just kind
Like
of
Keno.
Yeah, you put your thing like Keno, so just like or across a round one day or something where it's just like a side little bet where you get to pick like, I don't know, 8 try scorers, 10 try scorers, and whoever gets the
Just
fucking
by a number though. Like, do you just need? What if it's like his like number for across the whole weekend? So you pick a few numbers and you need to basically make up your bingo cards. Have you got a 2, a 13, a
Yeah, so you need 5 in a
you
row.
need 5
yeah,
of the
yeah.
numbers across the
Something
weekend?
like that, you
and
know.
just the pot could go up every week until
until someone
bingo.
gets it. Yeah. Like,
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I like
It's fun because it's something that maybe won't happen, but maybe it will.
Yeah.
Like,
And then eventually the pot of money, it's like free parking.
yeah,
Monopoly.
free parking just gets
Come
up
clean
and you
I
fucking.
like that. I like
Yeah.
that a lot. And even if we don't, we just do that on the side, which is in the office.
Yeah, I know. Maybe just an office
Yeah, an
bingo.
office bingo.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
ATS bing. Cool.
All right, who hasn't gone? Everyone's gone.
Yeah.
Knights Seagulls, Rando.
Knights Manly Saturday afternoon game, mostly cloudy and 21. The Knights $1.46, Manly $2.75. The line is at 6.5. The total points is at 50.5. The Knights, they have won 8 of their last 9 day games. They have won 4 of their last 5 home games against Manly. 6 of their last 7 home games they've won. It has been by 10 points or less. So Knights 1-12, not too bad, or Seagulls plus 12.5. The Seagulls have covered a plus 6.5 line in 8 of their last 10 games on the road as well. The unders also looks advertising here. The last 12 times these guys have played in Newcastle, it has gone under that 50.5 points. For try scorers, obviously the Knights wingers look hot here, but I'll be looking for a bit more value. Fletcher Sharp, 5 tries in his last 3 games, scored a double last time he played Manly, and he's also scored 11 tries in his last 10 games against bottom 9 opponents. He's at $2.35. Hamole, $3.05. Loves coming up against the Knights, scored in 6 of his last 7 games against them. He has scored in 3 of his last 5 day games as well.
Fuck, you forget about Hamole with how shit Manly's going. Like, he was just like your auto kind of bet.
Yep.
Like at round 10 or some shit. P.S. Call a goddamn, like, what is it? Copyright lawyers or something, because I swear to God, there will be low odds, mid odds, and high odds bingo cards on all the bookies on the weekend where they'll have. They'll have the try scorers mapped out, and if you get a line,
the numbers, you'll get
yeah.
That's fine. You can fucking steal our ideas.
But look, I'll just get through my bet.
Yeah,
Sharp,
okay.
Sharp. We got he's on fire. Kind of copying Eddie there, and then I'm just doing a dummy Fletcher Hunt and a Marzu 2 plus 477.
Yeah. Listen, it's at a point in the season where Manly have lost like 5 or 6 in a row. The wheels are falling off.
Yep.
I want to win the fucking season. So sorry, boys, stiff shit. Knights minus 6.5. I think we get humped. Greg Marju 2 plus. I'm back to the well last week. Marju's running at someone who I think he's going to have a lot of success against. And my boy Sharp, dude, who just keeps turning up for me. Fuck yeah. 10.95.
You just broke Brett Stewart's arm. Hope you
Yeah, no, 2 plus.
God, if your season
Jeez.
wasn't already fucked, that'll do it. Breaking Brett Stewart's arm. That's huge.
lot of drop. It was a ball that fell off. A lot of drop ball from Manly. I wish you had bet on that.
Shocking.
So you've officially turned to the dark side.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
With a minus against your team.
I just explained why.
I know, but it's not a small thing to officially turn to.
Well, the season's over for Manly and I want to win this season. So
It used to be 13 plus every week in the first season.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's a great point you make.
But
Having we've won one game in the last 10 or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
So that'll do it to you.
Yeah, it will.
But something like that is going to be the funny thing that this is going to be their first win.
Well, I lost a scooper last year because Manly was the only team I didn't pick correctly in the winning. I picked Storm.
No, I want to win this season again. So, yeah.
All right. I've gone Clayton Failalo at 5'8". Interested to see how he goes because he can ball play like a motherfucker. Joey Walsh, hairline fracture on the jaw, maybe a season over. That's fine. I don't mind Joey taking a breather. Clayton scores. Hopewadi scores because Clayton's going to be on his side. So Clayton's going to show and go score himself. He's also going to hit a mean cutout. Or is he fullback Hopper? No, he's not. Tommy's back. So it's either going to be Clayton or Tommy that's going to hit Hopper out wide. But Bradman Best is also going to score 2 tries against us, and you're going to get $64.44. So make of that what you will.
Do you think Honor Tony Large will be the guy who comes in late? Or do you
that'd
reckon
be
they'll
cool.
go with
That would be cool.
Clayton
Hadn't thought about it.
Farlalo, who's not played 5'8", that I can see?
Yeah, but
this
Clayton
season
can do
in
a job.
any
I reckon. I don't
grade.
think so. I think they'll do. We need a win. When finals on the line, you're going to have Clayton or Anthony in your 5'8". You're going
In
to have
fact, he's
Clayton.
never played 5'8" in his career in any form of.
Listen, all of
So
those
I'm
things
just
are very
saying that he
reasonable
could be
points.
Honor Tony Large.
He's never played
But if you
5'8"
need to,
ever.
but if you need to win a game, right, to make finals, who are you going to put in there? Anthony debuting, or are you going to put Clayton, who can?
I think you
fucking
guys are just
deliver
succumbed and
seeds.
just agreed that the season's over.
Well,
You
but
put your
it's
hands
not.
up
No, but it's not.
that it's
though.
over.
No, but it's
I
not.
think this is what it is. It's
No,
a
but it's
surrender.
not though,
I
right?
think it's
But
a surrender and
fully
it's look
not.
to the future.
I know I have a shovel
think
around
it's a
my
lot of-
shoulder and things aren't looking good for me, but our season's still alive.
Bit of a metaphor, yeah, I guess.
Fuck you, Rando.
Just a little reminder for next season. Saying it now, people kill me. What if there's a world where, you know how you're allowed one triple under $10? What if you're allowed, you didn't take the triple, but you got to double 2 things?
Can we fucking talk about time, please? Shut up. This is going on too. Like, that was not going to be an easy thing to understand. I was like, fuck no.
We're not. It's no. We're
save
just
that.
keeping it.
Save that for
I
later.
have saved it.
All right, who's betting?
Write it down though, because I want to hear it.
Yeah, I want to hear it. I want to hear
definitely
it.
want
Just
to
not
hear
now.
it. Hey,
We'll just add more. We'll just add more stuff in, like the critically acclaimed Sunday Scuba,
Which may get cancelled next year.
which has just been so shit.
Rando, weather in Newcastle.
Dry, mostly
Beautiful.
cloudy.
No Paseka, Saifidi back in, Turbo returning. We know when he returns, he tends to be a little bit hesitant. New halves pairing, Bradman Best back playing. I think Knights -6.5 is the bet of the week. I'm tripling that.
Yeah. Okay. Hard to argue with your son.
Hard to argue.
Lippe, Knights -6.5, Hamole, Fletcher Hunt, $13.03 rugby league cents. Rabbitohs Warriors, Mr. Random Stats Guy.
Another clear night in Sydney for this game. The Rabbitohs $2.50, the Wires $1.55. The line is 5.5. The total is at 45.5 points. Now for this game, I didn't even update the stats for this one. I don't know why. I've had an absolute mare here. So give me a sec. I'll go for the try scorers first while that loads. Alex Johnson, streak man, 11 straight games scoring at a core. He's scored in 5 straight games in general, scored in 6 consecutive games against the Warriors, scored in all 7 Saturday fixtures this season. He's a must at $1.83 on Neds. Very good value for that. David Fafita also scoring tries here too. He scored in 5 of his last 6 games at a core, including in 3 straight games. He's scored 4 tries in his last 5 games versus Warriors. A right second rower has also scored in 2 of the last 4 games against the Warriors. He'll probably be coming up against potentially Luke Hanson there, who is coming in for the injured Luke Metcalf. For stats in this game, of course, the Rabbitohs, they are undefeated at a core this season, winning all 7 games. They have won 5 of their last 6 night games as well. However, they have struggled against top 8 opponents, losing 4 of their last 5. Meanwhile, the Warriors, they haven't lost to the Rabbitohs since 2023, and they've also won 10 of their last 12 games as favourites too. I don't mind them to cover that line.
Go on scope bet here.
I like it.
All 4 wingers to score.
I like it a lot.
You get
AJ to call,
12.76.
AJ to call, AKP, WWZ, bit of Camby Graham.
Yeah.
That's fucking job done.
Yeah, it is.
12.76.
Yeah.
That is job done.
And if we weren't being, if the commissioner of this show wasn't a giant cuck, you'd be able to triple that, but you can't because it's over $10.
Well, if you listened to my rule earlier, you wouldn't have been up.
Just to back that up, both Rabbitohs wingers have scored in each of the last 4 games.
Great. Terrific. So scope bets for myself and Edward at 12.76. Guru?
I saw yesterday the line was 3.5. I swallowed that up immediately. I did see Latrell named on the extended. I might wildcard this if Latrell ends up playing, but I know the Bunnies played well last week, but I mean, at no point have they looked like playing 2 good games in a row. I love what the Warriors are doing at the moment. I don't think 3.5 is going to be enough. So $1.90, I'm taking that.
Sebo, you've got a little something there, mate?
Yeah, I do. I've actually got a little Ned's special. It's in the little Ned's, like, the top of the betting markets there. I had to double check it was combined because it's AJ and DWZ 2+ combined. Because I was looking at it, I was like, does that mean 2+ each? No, it's combined. And just over 46, I think it was. Where is it? Just
49.5.
49, which is only a few points above the total. And the weather's doing what, Rando?
It's going to be dry for this one.
Yeah, dude. The Bunnies, it's like they either start slow and get smashed like 36-0 and then come back at the end, or, their attack. The Wars also can, score. But I think there's points in this game. If Latrell comes back as well. So you got $4 for that. I think it's like, it says it was $3.51. I actually double checked. It's $3.22 now, but it's $4 for the spesh. I'm going to triple the fuck out of it. Like, you just need points. I think the Bunnies have got a bit of confidence as well. They might let in 40, but they'll score 28 sort of vibe. Or we actually play pretty fucking good. So I'm just going to put that on before they get rid of it and triple it.
Nice, mate. What's the max you can put on? $50.
Well, that's what I've just put. So $38 gets you your triple. So it must be. I try to find that. I can't say. Yeah.
Okay, and the Lippy's doing lekker, 265. Dragons, doggies.
Dragons, doggies. I can tell you one thing, the stats absolutely hate this matchup. The Dogs, they've won their last 6 games against the Dragons. And they've won their last 2 games by 2 points or less. The Dragons, they've lost 18 of their last 20 night games. They've only won 1 night game this season, and that was against the Tigers a couple of weeks ago. The Dragons, though, they haven't lost by more than 8 points in each of their last 7 games, so the line does look tasty if you think they can cause an upset. For try scorers, pretty simple here. The wingers, they are in the 2s. Tyrell Sloan scored in 6 of his last 7 games, including 4 straight matches. Scored in each of his last 2 games against the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs ranked 2nd for tries conceded to left wingers this season. Then you got Jacob Carraz, 4 tries in his last 4 games against the Dragons, 4 tries in his 3 games at Allianz, and right wingers have scored 11 tries in the last 11 games versus the Red V. So it is important to note this game will be at Allianz Stadium, not at Netstrata Jubilee, not at Wynn.
Do you think Kiraz plays right?
Yes, I think Anari Tuala covered Jeffro Renacum on the left, I believe, when they played.
Okay. I thought Kiraz would be on the left. And regardless, I'm going to take Kiraz. Put that in with Sloan, who I think has scored in his last 4 games or something. And
Just said that.
Dragons plus 6.5 at $6.66.
Nice. I like the Dragons. I do like them with a start at least. They're playing fucking good footy.
Yep.
Boys are believing. You love to see it. Dogs, I don't like the Dogs. I don't know why you're so obsessed with them. I'm not into it. Dragons plus 10.5, Sloan, for reasons you've just mentioned, and max unders at 51.5. Surely this game's a bit of a shitter. $3.66.
Guys, famously, this is one that I can go over the $10 mark for.
Why? Yeah, we can do for any of them, right?
Well, no, because you only can do 4.
Yeah, that's right.
So, just based on bets and all that sort of stuff. Hate the game, hate the teams, and hate rugby league in this context. Karaz Fagai, Hamish Stewart, and Anari Tuala, 37-26.
You're just picking names now.
Yeah. I mean, they're not anyone. They're try scorers who score tries there, mate. You know that.
Well, H.E. Stewart scored the last
H.E.
couple.
Stewart,
He's those bloody South Coast guys are hardening up. Those young forwards
Growing into their bodies.
Takes an oyster 4 years to get to a full size, So 4 years of kind of, a bit of whatever the grade below first grade is. What's it called?
Well, but even some of these players are becoming oysters in the top flight rugby league. Like they're getting their asses handed to them.
Oh,
that's
gone. We
oyster.
wanted to be a Sydney Rock and take 4 years, but because of the situation we're in, we have to be Pacifics and get fucking ready in 2.
Yes.
And your H.E. Stewie's, he's one of them, dude.
Well, but you could argue he's becoming a Sydney Rock. It's more like you they're going, fuck it, we're just going to give you 4 years to become a Sydney Rock rather than just waste our time and make you a Pacific.
Yeah. Well, how long has H.U. Stewart played first grade for? Because he's been around for a bit, but not like a starter.
This will be his third year, maybe second or third year.
Rue? H.U.
ask
Stewart?
fucking-
Random?
Second year, I
2 or 3,
think.
yeah.
Second?
Yeah.
Second year.
Probably
Yeah.
at a Pacific
Yeah.
standard now
Yeah,
on his way
yeah,
to being
yeah.
a Sydney Rock.
Well, they go, we need you to be Pacifics, laid it all out, but like he's the Sydney Rock whose DNA just like, no, I'm going to grow and I'm going to survive.
Yep.
So I
Well
like
said.
him. I like him there. And then Billy Kicks, like what's happened to him? Is he injured? Is he limping
No,
around?
he's still there.
He's still playing, like he's not like walking on one leg because he hasn't scored in ages. So I'm just got a bit of a Billy Kicks vibe. I don't think I've got a Bulldogs bet all season at 14.23.
Beautiful stuff, mate.
Yeah.
Lippy, Inari, Val, Dragons, Atkinson. 31-26.
On to Titans, Sharks, please.
This one we could see a bit of rain about in Rabina. It's going to be 23 degrees, possible shower, 1 to 5 millimeters expected. The Titans $2.60. The Sharks $1.50. I think I got that line right. 6.5 and the total points 49.5. The Sharks, they have won 12 of their last 13 games against the Titans, outscoring them 148-32 in their last 3 games alone. Titans haven't beaten the Sharks at Seabus since 2017. In fact, they've lost 5 of their last 7 home games by 13 plus points. Braden Trindle is out, probably why the line is so low, but the Sharks have won 7 of their last 8 games without him, so it hasn't been a factor lately. For try scorers, Nico Hines pops up here. Obviously, that right side will be dominant with Nico. He's scored 5 tries in his last 3 games against the Titans, and a half has scored in 4 consecutive games against the Titans as well. Britton Nickera also has a good record against the Titans. He's scored in each of his last 2 games against them. Jaden Campbell missed 70 tackles in 19 games this season, which is a fair whack of the stick. The right second rowers have scored 4 tries in the last 5 games against the Titans as well, so he is leaking to the big back rowers.
I don't know why, but for some reason, when I've been looking at this game during my prep, during my bet placement, and during this segment, I just see like a bottom 4 clash. I don't know why. It's just giving bottom 4.
Well, I tell you what's crazy.
I don't know what it is.
The bookies value Trindle because it's like the Titans have like barely won a game and the Sharks have been on the biggest heat of all time. Yeah, they lost a couple and now
lost to the-
6.5 line. Like,
Isn't that crazy?
like they're going.
Isn't that insane?
And everyone's going, who?
They aren't that great without Trindle, though.
Yeah, with Adam Fanua-Blake back in as well.
But that's the thing
wild.
where everyone's going, who's in control? Who do people value? I guess we know who they value from the game's not over yet, but like where the kind of consensus is.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, what the Sharks are coming, 5th?
Yep.
Playing the Titans coming 3rd last. They're $1.52. They should be $1.18
But
based
this
on
is
what's
the
been
thing,
going
like,
on.
does-
That's why it's
I
giving
think
bottom 4.
they've stored up all their bed shits because you know how we used to say they go like 1 on, 1 off, 1 off. They went like 5 in a row, so it's like
They owe us a couple.
they owe us a few bed shits.
But I wonder whether it means that the betting company is validating the
What the feeling is.
underbelly essence of the Sharks. And I don't think it anymore because you guys beat us and you guys are really good. And it's not me anymore. I'm just referring to the bookies referring to you and your underbelly.
That's right.
And
That's
they think
that's
that
exactly right.
They think that you've got your Dalian fucking halfback and Nico Hines in and Braden Trindle out and Adam Fanua-Blake in and you're going to lose to the Titans essentially.
That's
6.5
pretty much
line.
what they're saying.
Like
In the wet.
If you win, you win by a try. It's pretty crazy. But
I don't know what to make of this. It's like, is this?
Who have they lost to? They lost
Am
to
I
Tigers.
not seeing the absolute obvious here?
No, that's the problem with the Shark. If it was anyone else,
Is this so obvious that
Yeah.
like it hurts, or is
Yeah.
it like no, bro?
I feel like the
that's
Titans
shit.
have fallen off a bit.
the Titans.
The Titans.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
they've
saying,
never
We all
been
feel that
good.
way except the betting odds.
Sorry.
I'm saying is this fucking line fuckable?
That's what we're saying. It's like
Yeah, take the Sharks, but you're
Yeah.
thinking take the Sharks line, right?
Yeah.
But this is the thing with the Sharks, though.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
what I'm
when
thinking.
they.
Yeah.
Is when the Sharks will get
But
you.
the problem is, I mean, they lost to. We kind of half call it when they lost to the Dragons. But it's just like you may as well flip a coin when it comes to them. Go fucking get one. Like honestly, like because you just don't know. They can shit the bed better than anyone. Then they can go on a bit of a run. But like it's going to be pretty fucking. Like we'll be pretty annoyed when it comes back and they've won 40-8 next week. But then not be surprised if they've lost.
No,
Like.
I don't know. I'm in a fucking pretzel here with this.
I'll tell you what I think. I think that Nico's like, he's probably gone, whoa. Like, I thought everyone said it was 50-50. Like, it's like, no, I don't think the bookies think it's that way. He's like, oh, shit, I've got to go back and control this team.
Nico's consulting the odds and going, what?
Not the odds, but more just like the odds kind of verify-ish a little vibe in the air about the who's in control.
260, 30 and plus.
Where I think he's going to go back to
That's pretty crazy.
260. The Sharks.
260.
I do have 3 Titans scorers here, so I don't know. I am just going to stick with this bet because I don't care. But I do, but I'm like, I don't trust the Sharks. They've been on a bit of a shitter. This isn't exactly results-based, but you would imagine if these 3 score that, there's a good chance that the Titans actually win. I'm going Phillip Summy, Jaden Campbell, and Howe, $20.90.
I have got JC and KL at $5.93. I refuse to rely on either of these teams.
Yep.
I've got B Nix.
Isn't that interesting?
Because I tried to get a Teague and B Nix last week. The Teague went over, not B Nix. And I think Nico's going to go back to kind of what he knows. I think he'll be feeling a few nerves going, I'm in control now just before the season. Am I going to shit the bed? It's kind of like doing a stand-up routine. Let's go back to what we know. Some jokes have been stored. And he's got like, the easiest thing I know is to just give it to B Nix when he's running on that 45-degree line. Like, that's the easiest thing I know. Let's start there, 360.
Start their bet.
Yep. And Lippy's what KL Sharks minus 19.5, 589.
And I've got Mulatalo to score 2 tries or more. I'm all over the map with this bet. I'm just going to keep it. I might wild card if I get more of a vibe a bit closer.
Yeah, without Trindle, I don't love that.
I got no idea what I'm doing.
There's a good chance it gets changed.
Lippy, KL Sharks minus 9.5, 589. Let's move
I might
on.
wild card triple the Sharks.
Roosters, Tigers.
I dare you.
Roosters, Tigers,
It'll be a vibe on game day.
mostly
It'll
cloudy.
be a game day vibe.
I'm so anxious about doing stand-up. There you go. Let's move on.
Are you?
Nah, up and down. I have moments where I go like, oh my
I heard
God.
some of your pre.
Yeah, but then I fucking had an idea, and then
I
Will
know.
was like,
Yeah,
"There's
I
another
know.
comedian who already does it." I go, "Fuck!"
I think you're going to find that a lot.
I'm just not going to ask anymore.
Yeah.
I'm also just like,
But you're only going to be talking to what,
it's
50
5 minutes.
people?
Whatever.
You know, there's not going to be many
but
people
that's
there.
where it's like. I also
Is it 5 or 10?
I had an edible yesterday. It's 5. Shut up.
Well, I wanted 7, but
It's 5. We've already agreed. I don't care. But I'm just saying there are moments where I have absolute like holy shit panic, and then there are other ones where I go, it's 5 minutes. It'll be over in a second. But then I just had a pang, and I was like,
Oh, there'll be pangs, buddy.
Wait, have you run material by him?
I was
What you
with
just
Will
said?
Gibb was in here,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Well, what do you think about a couple of these?" And he liked a couple of them, but then he was like, "There was one where he's like, that's someone else there who says that. Like, there's a comedian who does that joke." I was like, "Fuck."
how many jokes you need? 3?
Well, it depends how good your jokes are.
But,
'Cause
like,
if you speak too quickly,
You can walk one joke out.
that's
5
what I'm
minutes,
thinking
couldn't
I'm going to do. I had a new idea.
What, like one of those light bulb jokes where it's the light was on? What's that up?
That's
that
like
one
not like a riddle.
No, the joke where, anyway,
No.
Simmy used to love it.
I don't know what I'm doing. I may not have to do it after this week. It might be Roo, so it's all good. But I'm planning. What are we doing? Where are we? Help.
If it is me, there will be a fucking riot about you getting away with these.
Too bad,
barley
dude.
goats.
We've already moved on. And you keep making up rules. Have we done Roosters Tigers here?
Not
that's
yet,
where
not
we're
yet.
at,
It's dry for this game at Allianz Stadium, Sunday 4 p.m. The Roosters $1.07, the Tigers $8.50, line 24.5, total
I know
points
it'd be
52.5.
That's why I brought the fucking thing up.
Sorry, I just whispered to him, being like, that's crazy.
And that's why you brought up your fucking hall monitor piece of shit. Sorry, carry on, Rando.
Anyway, 2 teams on the opposite side of the spectrum here. The Roosters on an 8-game win streak. The Tigers on an 8-game losing streak. The Roosters have won 18 of their last 20 against the Tigers. They've won 10 of their last 11 home games, with 7 of those wins by 13 plus. They've won 5 of their last 6-day games with by 12 or more points as well. The Tigers, they have lost 10 consecutive games as underdogs, 7 losses by 13 plus. And with Luai and Madden in the halves, they've lost 4 of their 6 games this season, each of those losses by 13 plus. So sorry, Cody. It should be an absolute humping there at Allianz, and the Roosters, they can put one on trust me, as a Cowboys fan. For try scorers, James Tedesco looks really good odds here. Scored 5 tries in his last 2 games. He scored in 4 consecutive games against his former club, and he scored in 9 of his last 10 day games. Victor Radley, if you're looking for a bit more value, I mean, every other outside back is below $2, but Victor Radley, $5.25, scored in 3 of his last 4 games against the Tigers. But the stat I like here, in the last 5 games, the Tigers have conceded 19% of their tries through the middle. On their left edge, which would be like the area that Mark Nawanga-Nitawaze would be attacking, they've only conceded 15% in that same period. So they're conceding more tries through the middle, and Victor Radley could be a beneficiary there.
Cody, is 24.5 enough?
Probably not.
I actually always like for teams when they get these big fucking. I sometimes think it is enough when teams get
That's
this
a lot,
huge line.
You can do the max line maybe for it too. Like you can go like 30.5.
I think it's not the
come
exact
off when
same
it's-
teams and time slot and stadium that you hit your Immortal bet on.
Possibly.
And is
think
this
it
the
is.
same one that was like 70 points as well?
Yeah, it was high
I don't know if it
scoring.
was the same team.
It was definitely Tigers Roosters, wasn't it? Was that
Roosters. It was Roosters someone. It was
Roosters
definitely
someone.
Sunday.
I think that
Roosters-
must have been the Dragons or something.
Roosters bloodbath was Tigers Roosters.
It was Tigers Roosters.
But
yeah.
it was like 30 to 24 or something.
Yeah, it wasn't a big score. It was just that I got absolutely
No, but
every
they-
single.
I think the
Roosters
year before
lost.
it was like 70-0. The year before it was like
The
70.
Roosters
Yeah,
lost.
the SCG. They
Yeah.
No, you're right, Rando. The Roosters did lose.
The Roosters lost to the Tigers. So
In the
that
Roosters
can't be the game. I
bloodbath.
swear that's
Oh,
the
that's why the
Dragons
Immortal
game.
bet was so good because
That's
you
got to be
know-
the Dragons game when the Roosters put 60
no,
on it.
But I was
because-
calling a Roosters bloodbath, but it wasn't. It
But
was
you
that
still got like
I still
5
got
throws.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
Oh,
5
okay.
throws.
Roosters
throws.
were
It was
I'll
Roosters
take a look.
Tigers.
I'll take a
Yeah,
look.
It was Tim's SC playbook day.
It's like they lost by 2
Was
points,
it?
but you got
Yeah,
like
it was a
5 try
daytime
scorers.
game, and we won.
Yeah.
But you picked all the try scorers in a losing side.
And Teddy scored a try in the 79th minute.
Yes.
to the
Yeah,
Mets game.
Latu had a blinder.
And
He
I
did.
didn't watch it. I just heard. I just opened my account.
Total sense.
I don't think 24.5 is enough, though, no.
But will the Roosters like say they're up 30-0 at halftime? Like Teddy and shit will go off, right? He's only
I mean,
played a
they
few
s-
halves of games.
They
like
didn't
the
do that
last
against
few
the
games he's
Cowboys, to be
played.
fair. They just kept fucking butt fucking us.
Well, no, they
basically.
did. They took him off at halftime and then just.
They
Cody
took Teddy
Ramsey-
off at halftime, but that did
Cody
nothing.
Ramsey.
That did fuck
fucked you,
all.
bro.
Don't you fucking laugh, Cody,
might
you
have
piece
got
of
better.
shit.
It does make you kind of the worst team of the year, though. Even though there's a team that gets a spoon, but like that's the worst, most pathetic performance.
But like
in
we're
rugby
playing
league.
finals and you're
it
not.
was in
So
July.
suck on that.
It was in July. They lost 30 to 28.
Yeah, that would be the
Yeah.
that'd be
And
the-
Manly was playing the game straight after because I was at Brookvale and I looked at the bet and I went, tonight's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, they played the
That's
Rabbitohs
right.
in
And
that
Manly
game.
won 30
Yeah.
to 12
Yeah.
against the
Duncan
Rabbits.
That's right.
Sunday, 6th of July. What
All
a
right,
day.
punters and dribblers, what are our bets?
Billy 2+, Teddy 2+, in an impending humping. $16.32.
I got Marky 2+, Teddy Savvy B 831.
I've got Billy Smith and Fiketti 538.
I got a Billy Smith, Savvy B, Teddy 4+ Binny. Left heavy, then over on the right. Just a 1+ between Mark and Toya. That's 480. The thing that scars me from that 70-0 thing that the Roosters did is that they actually didn't need to get it to the wingers that game. Like Suaalii didn't even score. So a bit worried, but yeah.
Beautiful, Seb.
Beautiful, mate. And Savvy B 2+ for Keddy. Roosters win for the Lippy at $23.13 rugby league cents in the old.
Let's get to the unit scoopers, shall we? I will kick things
Here
off.
we go. This is it.
Okay, we got Xavier Savage, Hamiso Tabuai Fido, Gregory Marju, Alofi Khan Pereira, Philip Sami, William Billy Smith. They're all anytime. And then a Marcus Nawanga-Nitawase, 2+, $77.19 rugby league.
I really like that bet, Tom.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well done, mate.
I'm trying to find your hardest one. What, a Sammy maybe?
Rue's going to take it. Come on, Rue, take it.
No, I'm
didn't even
better
think
than
about
that.
that.
Come on.
Strongly considered it. Don't
Take it,
worry.
mate.
I'm going to go Cobbo, Marsu, DWZ, Sloan, Billy Smith, and Nawanga-Nitawase at $19.03. But don't rule out a wild card.
Come on, mate. Come with me.
I'm on Raiders -10.5, Knights -6.5, Warriors -5.5, Dragons +6.5. My boy Billy, 1960.
I'm on a. It'll be on screen, honestly.
Don't even
Bingo bet. It's got to be a bingo bet.
Don't even bother.
Even
It'll
bother.
be on screen on his profiles. Just fucking go and have a look if you want. The Lippy.
Lippy. KO Weeks, Bostock Best, AKP 1955. It's not the worst bet ever.
No, it's not.
I actually don't mind that.
No, it's a pretty good bet. Now get on to our hot seat. Have we redrawn the hot
Yep.
seat? What's the go?
I'm up.
Ruben lost his last week.
I'm
so
up. I'm going to go Dragons plus 6.5. Dragons plus 6.5.
Dragons plus 6.5.
Yep.
And the Sunday scooper is
Me.
Sebo?
Yep. I'll be on it.
Beautiful.
I'll be on it.
All right, that's us, punters and dribblers. Shout out to
Ciao.
Neds as always. Don't forget to gamble responsibly. We will see you next week when I have hit my Uniscooper and I'm back in the lead. All right, bye-bye.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website